Hey, good afternoon, Manchester, New Hampshire, and all the surrounding area. We are going to be going on Facebook in one moment. If we get all hooked up here, and it's going to be exciting. It's pretty exciting to think that I'm going to be going on Facebook.
That's
this is my
very
second
exciting.
show.
Absolutely.
And today I am here with one of my favorite friends, Amal. I'm going to have you take it for a walk around so they can see it's real, and my friend Pam.
Hi.
How do you pronounce your last name? McNair, right?
My last name is actually Clark.
Clark.
McNay is my middle name, and that's what I use on Facebook.
Oh, okay. That's what I go.
Yeah.
And then we had Jim, the overly sexed poet here.
The
What's your
overly
last
sexed
name?
poet.
Yeah.
Olivera.
Olivera?
Olivera. Just think of olive and raw. Olivera.
That's like a hair motion. Or a makeup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The aloe vera.
Aloe vera,
Yeah.
there
The
we
protein thing. That's right. That's right.
you
Yeah.
know. And James is an unknown poet right now. We're going to help him become known.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. And if I didn't think I believed in you, you wouldn't be here. Let's put it that way.
As I say, I appreciate your generous spirit and your kindness, and
Well, one of the things
I'll do my best.
Yeah, one of the things that as a spiritual life, Pam and I, we learned how to be open door. Don't you agree?
Yes.
You know?
You have to be.
And if you're not an open door to the spiritual world, and that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I am slowly getting away from the political field because all it's doing is bringing the negative energy, and I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired of it. I don't want to spew off the hate. I don't want to spew it off anymore and all this stuff. So I'm trying, and the Spirit has told me it's time for me to start being more spiritual. Okay. You belong to a paranormal group,
Very nice.
do you not?
My sister does.
Oh, okay, but you're a part. You're not part of it.
No, I
Oh.
do public investigations with them now and then when they open them up, but that's it. She's actually part of it's called STIRS, Paranormal Investigators.
Hi there, over there. Whoa, we're on Facebook. Wave, everybody.
Hi, Casper.
You know, it's exciting. And if you want to give us a call, area code 603-640-3091. Okay, and I am going to put a time limit on the people that call in so that everybody can be picked up.
Okay.
Okay, and I think that's important. Do you have a poem you could read?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
I'd like to open up with, if
Okay.
you want me to,
Sure.
if you allow me to.
Well, if I didn't want you to.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just based on the fact that, I've lived here in the city of Manchester 17
touch the
years.
mic.
Oh, sorry. I think I've gone through what many people have gone through, just the pros and cons of being approached by homeless people on the street of all different shapes, sizes, and looks, asking me for money, and I usually react by, I'll go buy him a sandwich instead of saying, I don't, here's $5, I don't want you to do the wrong thing with that. However, this one's based on an experience a friend of mine had, and I thought it was poem-worthy, so to speak, because it was kind of unique and interesting. And I tried to put it down for you.
Don't bang the
I'm
table
sorry.
with your rings.
I'm sorry. And it's called Your City Is.
Oh, what?
Your City Is.
Okay, bring your mic up closer.
Okay. You ready?
Like this.
Okay.
There you go.
This is the opening monologue.
Get your hand off the mic.
Okay. Hey, mister. My tears are disbarred like sudden anger. Oh, okay. I'll whisper. Nobody has to hear me asking you for change. Ain't it strange how all the sandwich shops are closed? Yeah. Hey, buddy. I'm really sick. It ain't some pickpocket dance under a big sea of bright lights. That's right. You better believe it. Elm Street peeks into its own room and says, "Don't come any closer." Man, I wish you weren't here. You wish I wasn't here, don't you, mister? Well, yeah. I think guardian angels are on some real bad stuff. What's that, enough? Okay. Just go past. I won't ask you for a lousy buck or two, but I don't know who you think you are. I have my own business. That's right, big shot. You want to buy a real nice house fire designed to find these inner eyes? I just can't give away night and day. Brother, night and day I sign my name on a dotted line, shaking its fist at a sunset's ledge. Okay, plain English. My life needs a lighthouse, a Papa Proud, a better view of downtown, and maybe my imagination likes the cheap wine. But I got a palace inside my go-go juice, mister. You'd never understand it if I really tried. But I'm sorry, sir. I just like your shoes. But hey, I'll be all right. Just like the heavyweight champ, back on his feet. Oh, mister, I don't feel too good. You look like you're growing and I'm fading away. Do you live here in Elm Street? I wish I could invent a healing sound. But Mr. Boss, wait a minute. The whole cast of that ironic play gave the straight talk. A big, beautiful basket of flowers. Yeah, my lawyer, she's on a personal parole. She said she just couldn't do it anymore. Hold on. Transition. Hey, mister. You got it easy, you know. Always being treated nice. Real good. Hey, mister, is that how a person looks? Me. Is this how a person looks? Okay. Your city is a headless statue, whiskey 190 proof, a dead ends roadmap, a journey of love renewed. Your city is a petition being signed, a security guard blind, a disposition you can't surprise, a famous street intertwined. Oh, your city is a chocolate and vanilla double scoop, a walk in the park filled with kooks, a small loan causing trouble you can't move, a large bear sitting on your porch, lucky you. Yeah, your city is a lousy buck downing drinks, a foul-mouthed drunk shouting, I think, a proud father living with a soulful jinx, a doubting Thomas asking the rain if tenderness winks. Yes, your city is a pasteurized smile, frozen hot, a compromised mile going strong, a man on trial, innocent or not, an artist who fell into a triple knot, and then that triangle light is walking down the aisle. She looks so young to be among the tightrope walkers, falling into a net of jellyfish and sharks. Oh, she has but 3 wishes, 3. And if love doesn't trust itself, please keep an eye on my human heart. Oh, your city is a hilarious spoof on precarious thrones, a leaky roof in the middle of the ring, a scary stare into all tomorrow brings, a hairless dog that combs the whiskers of a little kitty's wings. Yes, your city is a bow-legged vixen hooked on smack, a clueless mission pouring beer on tap, a smarter kid making one hand clap, a harder decision you can't take back. Oh, your city is a hybrid switch, missing the point concerning death, a fatal last bid on Caesar's friends, a wild and wonderful lift above the mess, a slight case of the flu coughing up the life it's led. Oh, your city is a banister's flinch, a splinter's spell, a canister of understanding not answering the bell, a handshake between Shakespeare and Sinatra, an outrageous yell, a child's drawing pasted on city halls, AWL. And that triangle light is a sweet dream, wishing my God give us joy. As all the little people on the corner of my block throw up their last flare, somewhere in your city there are some things that time cannot destroy. As the hot dog vendor said, America, I love you so. Can you hear me? Can you hear me through the noise? Hey, mister, I remember the playground. Yeah, you did it. The bully that Richard Thunder, you pulled him right off me. Yeah. We had the same sleds laughing and zipping down Manchester Hill. Come on, friend. Wait. You're Jimmy. You're little Jimmy Carmen. Come on, look at me, bud. Look at me. It's me, Albie Church. It's me, Albie Church. Come on, kiddo, look at me. You see. You're right. I'm going to stop. I got nothing. But I don't want to die out here. How come you never gave up? I know, we both had the same chances. Yeah, you still got the same laugh, Jimmy boy. All right. I'm getting King Kong sick dizzy. I think I'm going to pass out. Everything hurts. Here, call this number for me, Jimmy. Call this number for me. You were a good neighbor, Jimmy boy. You were all right. Hey, show her my heart. Okay. Yeah, on Christmas Day. I will. That's it.
Very good. Now this
That's just the...
that is the feeling those are your true feelings from your heart.
I've often felt that way. It's never gone that. And my encounters with the homeless here has never actually gone that far, but almost. And I did see a girl one time I used to work with, who came up to me. I
You guys
embellished.
right up to the.
Who actually asked me for $5, and I knew her and I knew her friend. I used to go
Oh,
bowling
you
together.
got slide chair too, so
up
that
here?
people can hear you.
So, yes, I'm every time I see them lying out there, I mean, I know it's a conflicting thing, and some can work and some can't. But I mean, it just seems like something that sometimes some things just get under your skin and it doesn't go away. And when you have this curse of having to write all the time about your feelings because you're too sensitive, that this was one I just had to get out.
And that's a very good one. You know, and if
I tried to personalize it.
Right,
with
yeah. What a lot of people don't understand, and this is what I believe in, and I think you do too, is that if you've never been there, you can't judge them. Okay.
Absolutely.
You know, and I've been there. You know, do I think that they need help? Only if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, send your chair in if you can, and there's a button here if you want to bring yourself up higher.
Do I need to be higher? I think I'm at a good level.
If you're comfortable,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know, well, that's what he said too. But you know, I hear a lot of that. Do I think there's a lot of money being wasted on the home? Absolutely.
Yes.
Because if you cannot force, what's the matter? big
Another
boy?
country heard from.
Yeah, we have my friend. You want to take care for?
Oh, you want to?
around
Sure.
here? I have my friend Almo who's back on, and many times we love her, and you know he's going to be on the air there. This is my friend Almo. He's been on many times, and I think that's what he wanted to make sure people knew he was here.
Probably, yeah.
you know?
He's not a sideline kind of guy.
Yeah, but being homeless is not embarrassing. It's not a disgrace.
Well, not at all.
Not at
It
all.
can happen to
Ah.
anybody. I believe that.
Yeah, you know, I've been there. Luckily, I've never had to live on the streets or in a shelter or whatever. So, but I know what it's like. I really do. And but though a lot of the people choose to be that way,
Then there's that flip
then
side
there's a
where you
time when they
see
don't want to be.
that they can do better for themselves,
Yeah.
and they're just giving up
Yeah, well, that's their choice.
too easily. But I don't know. I guess
No, no one ever said that our life was going to be peaches and creams and wild cherries. There's not a thing in this world that says that. I don't want to I mean, for all our lives, I believe that we're always tested to see how much we can take. Don't you agree?
I do.
What
Yes.
do you think? You know, okay? You got a ring like mine.
I know it is the same.
No, we're not going together, folks. My partner would not appreciate it.
We do.
But one of the things that I know and I really truly believe is that people can improve their lives.
Oh, absolutely.
If they want
You know,
to. Okay. If they want to work, you've come a long way.
I have.
Okay. And your dog is just you know he's a star even when he's not here. You know that. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I actually prefer him over people.
Me too.
Yeah. You know. And
People are
I
nicer
love
than
it. He's
dogs.
under the
Dogs are
table
nicer
with
than
us.
people.
This is the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So he's
just chilling
comfortable
out.
with me.
he's so relaxed. He's so quiet. My little dog would be running a marathon.
My dog is
Barking.
always, wherever I am, she is always sitting right there, too. One of the things I'm looking at, you also have overcome a lot of obstacles in your life.
I was a very shy kid. You know, I mean, because, well, me and a million other kids maybe. I was born in Long Beach, Long Island, just to give you a background. And at that time, it was like the late 60s, and there was racial tension, there were gang fights, there were everything. I had to be in at 5 o'clock. My mother was upstairs in the window with the broom, yelling for us, Jimmy, let's get home. Come on, no more stickball. We had to run home. And if we didn't get home, we didn't get our devil dogs. You know, we didn't get our treats. Because soon as it became dark, you'd hear sirens. You would hear
Activity,
sirens, that horrible siren sound. You'd see blood on the sidewalk a couple blocks away. We lived on the state streets right near. It was a boardwalk town.
I know it's towards the camera.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
And some of it was beautiful. Some of it you had the, like any big city, you had the weird dichotomy. You can go 3 blocks, especially in New York, New Jersey type thing. You go 3 blocks and you got the King David Motel, you got a casino, you got a nice building. You turn the corner and wham, bam, please don't, I'm in trouble. I'm in the wrong place. You had to be that careful. And you're only 9 years old. sometimes you're just playing, you forget, you're riding your bike, so basically I had to stay in the house a lot. I wasn't grounded. I wasn't a bad kid, but they would tell me, for my own good, Jimmy, I was like, monitor, you go out at these times. This is safe, And so I spent a lot of time looking out my window, observing people and observing them again, and jotting down little notes, and that's the poetry, And unfortunately, I think I was slipping too much into maybe, like you would say, a dream world, but it was the world I had. But I did want to be free. I did want to go out. I did want to. Except my adolescent years, I guess you're right. We're not smooth.
No.
They were not smooth.
Would you want them any other way?
No.
No, because
not really.
It made you who you are today.
I think there's a richness now I could feel and laugh at that I would not have otherwise.
I tried to imagine how my mom lived, and because I was a baby, and had my dad and I been close together, you know what I mean? And I had a vision of what it would have been like. I didn't like that. I didn't like. I'm grateful for what I have today.
Right.
Do I get a lot of people who don't agree with? And that's okay. That's why I pulled away from the political scene. Okay, because that's not really who I am. And if I remember right, your sister also told me that a long time ago, and you told me that. I should have known better, because when I had my other co-host on, my show went really downhill. Now I want to kind of bring it back into the spiritual light. Sometimes we have to be tested, to do what we do. And I love doing spiritual readings. I love helping people. The other day, I'm helping a lady to allow her dog to cross over. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you I know how she feels, because I don't.
And you've told me many things that were actually very profound. We're right on. We met on a bus.
Yeah.
Well, you had 2 miscarriages.
Sorry. The wife is, Mary has.
No,
I've had 2 miscarriages?
Yeah.
Oh, previous life?
Yeah. Folks, you will find that I do kid around a lot, as you know. But we have fun, don't we?
We do have fun. Every time I come.
At least once a month at the house. And one thing that if you don't have fun on my show, then you know what? That's kind of your own fault.
Well, I think you make it easy to be comfortable, I gotta say.
Yeah, thank you.
You
Well,
you create a peaceful environment.
I know the spirit does.
Oh, the spirit, okay. The spirit does.
Okay. We actually,
Very relaxing.
with Sturgis, I believe that there are 3 women that were over in the corner that are over there all the time. And I believe that one of your ladies was on the show. And that spirit actually talked to that lady, which I had never seen before. Okay. I've had some people come in, and the spirit will literally make them feel very uncomfortable. Okay. But I love, and you have to love what you do. You enjoy poetry.
I have a passion for it, yeah.
And you enjoy cooking.
I do like cooking. Yeah.
Well, you had somebody to cook for her.
This is true.
And you're coming soon. Are you with someone right now?
I already do. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, you were right on. I think last time I was here,
Yeah.
you said it'd probably be about 10 weeks or 10 months, and it was almost 10 weeks on the dot.
And he doesn't want you to move away.
No, I don't think he does.
He actually, probably, I do see you moving out of the house where you are.
I already have.
Okay. And you're living with him already? Yeah. All right. Did you know him previously?
Not really, no. We would run into each other, but I didn't know him.
But you're controlling.
I can be. I'm not as much as I was when I was younger.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you still have to keep it, your nose.
I do have to keep it in check, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I like to drive the bus, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Well, after me with 4 turns. Next month, Scott, I'll celebrate 23 years.
Wow, congratulations.
So that's pretty cool.
Congratulations.
And you know what I find interesting in this? We're going to have you do reading more poetry.
Okay.
What I find interesting, when 2 men automatically live together, they must be having sex, they must be doing this or that. And you know what? That's the farthest from the truth. We are spiritually connected. I'm very spoiled, I won't lie. I'm not, I mean, he cooks some dinner for me, and I have wicked temper tantrums.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. I'm a typical queen, Of course, you know how those are, right?
Were you friends first, may I ask?
And he's got so much patience with me. He really does.
So there's the balance there. You have a balance.
Oh, yeah. We work well together. And like with Walmart, they were supposed to refund me some money.
Oh, really?
And what happened was they hit the wrong key, and they took another amount of money out.
Did they?
He was very tenacious.
Doesn't surprise me.
That's a big word.
Well,
You
maybe
did?
Yes, I did.
And you used it
today.
correctly? You've never?
Yes. He spent 2 hours on the phone with Walmart.
Wow.
The next day, we had everything refunded. So it saved my phone.
I'm
you
glad
know
to
what I
hear
mean? Okay. This statue was from a former co-host of mine.
It's
Even
beautiful.
though she don't, we still like each other. We don't politically agree on each other. So she unfriended me. If you know what, if you're going to unfriend me for my political views, then you're not my friend. You never have been. And this is called Buddha, and then I have another salt lamp. And this, I was doing a psychic event at the Unitarian Church, and this woman come over, and this is for you.
We have a call on
yeah,
one.
Yeah. Hello, North Community Corner.
Hey, Norm, what's happening?
Not too much, Mary. How we doing?
Yeah, not too bad. I just saw a little head pop up with ears. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wants to be seen today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
You know.
checking the sound
No,
system.
it's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
And then
you.
absolutely, Mary.
It's your dog bigger than my cat.
Probably a lot bigger.
Yeah. Well, your cats were bigger than my dog.
Yes, they were. Yeah, they were bigger than your dog.
Mary and I've
feeds
known
them
each
well.
other for years.
I watch Mary's show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
it's
go
been
back.
a long time.
Yeah, we go back like almost 40 years.
Oh, wow.
I started a fight, she beat him up for me.
You're like kindred spirits.
Yeah, we really are. And then we lost each other for a while. Hey, see, look right over there. See, you're on camera.
He doesn't
Yeah.
care. He
Yeah.
wants to say hi to you.
Hi. Mary, so want to tell people what's happening to you?
She better?
Yeah, on my Facebook, someone hacked me again. I just can't get away with it. This time they had taken my Facebook completely over where I couldn't even get out. They were putting stuff out there that it has nothing to do with me, for one thing. They're saying I need money because my car broke down. I need a lot of money to have it fixed. Well, guess what? My car's running. I don't need money to fix my car. It's just someone that's just out there trying to get money. They're hitting they even hit down in Alabama. They're looking up my friends. Got one in Kentucky. They got back to me. Shelley got back to me. I guess they're hitting them up for money. It's saying it's me and it's not me. They have put 3 things out there with my name on it, which is wrong.
Yeah.
So, Norm,
Yeah.
the old saying is, you leave enough rope, they're going to hang themselves.
Oh, yeah. They're going to get caught.
And it's all, I think you know what it is, Norm, because, you and I were talking about running for a representative.
You're right.
To try to help
yeah.
the state and everything. They don't want that.
No.
So what they're doing, I know they have to go to City Hall. I know they're looking up my background. You know what I say? Go for it.
I've got nothing to hide.
You won't find nothing in my background.
No. I got nothing to hide except I had two sex changes and it went back to the other one, No, when you start doing that and stuff like that, then that's pretty sad,
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So like I say, I got an idea who's doing it. Please, look into my background. You'll find nothing.
Yeah. And I'm the same way. I've got nothing to hide. If I did, I wouldn't run.
That's
You seem like
right.
a very straightforward, honest person. They don't want that in politics.
Oh, no. Mary and I had the same views. Come on, if you got something against me and you can prove it or whatever, you know what? Come on and be my guest, be my host, or guest or whatever. Prove to the people that I've done something wrong.
That's right.
Right. I was doing a psychic event off on the M State Bridge there one time, and this guy and this woman, we're gonna tell everybody all about you and all that stuff. I said, okay. I took it. I said, go there. Tell them all about what I did, because I don't know what I did. But if you want to tell them what I did, more than welcome to.
But you're essentially an open book.
I am.
And you tried to be,
You know that song? When my heart is an open book, start looking. Remember that song?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one, Mary?
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
it is. I've got nothing to hide.
You're not devious at all.
No. Well, I broke a heel and a booth fell off.
Be like you and I. You
Yeah.
are
I mean,
an
a lot of-
open book.
Yes, I am. And I've been accused of a lot of things, but nothing
There's
ever.
everybody that's out
Yeah.
there that's on TV.
Not to be negative, a lot of politicians, they just want to get elected.
No, and you know what? And that's the sad part. Everybody hates each other.
That's right. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like you said, and I say the same thing. It doesn't matter who you're, Democrat, Republican, Independent. It doesn't matter who you are.
Be a good person
It should
first.
not break your friendship up because of
And
something
that's
like
it.
that.
Well, Heine Heerman called and said, because you and I, I'm an independent and I am a Republican, but I usually try to be an independent. Then we're undeclared people, whatever that means, I don't know. And then she came up with I hate her, and I don't know where she ever got the idea I hate her, because I don't hate anybody. Do you?
No.
Yeah, but
I
why
don't
can't
like
your views just be your own?
That's
and they
it.
don't necessarily agree with either party.
No.
You're thinking
If I
outside
have
the,
to,
you're thinking outside the box.
Yeah. I enjoy. Well, actually, I enjoy controversy, so that's who I am.
Well, some of our
Mary
best,
does too.
some of our best presidents
did.
did. Actually, Harry Truman.
It shakes things up.
Yep, it sure
Push
does.
the envelope.
How are our babies doing over there?
They're doing good. They're doing. In fact, I got Sophie sitting on me, and just before that, she says, "Now," and I picked up the phone, and I guess she thought I was going to call her Uncle Dickie.
Oh, how's he doing, by the way? Yeah. How is Dick doing?
And Ladina looks like she's doing a little bit better.
Good. And how's our boy Dick doing? Is he feeling better?
Yeah, Dick, last time I talked to Beverly a couple of weeks ago, I guess he's heading back to chemo again.
Oh,
boy.
no. We'll be sending prayers to him.
That's right. Also, our friend Jody McDonald,
Yeah.
her birthday's today. Happy birthday, Jody.
Oh, yeah.
Jody.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I just sent her a happy birthday wish.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, And I think it's
All right,
next
we'll
week
talk
she's
to you
coming.
guys later.
Okay. Behave yourself.
I'm going to try.
All righty. Mary, you want to tell everybody the name of your show?
Yeah, it's called Cruising with Mary.
And when is
It's
it?
going to be on at 5 o'clock tomorrow.
I watch it.
From 5 to
I'll be
6.
tuned
And
in.
a special guest, Norm,
Oh, yeah?
is going to be calling from a tractor trailer.
All right. That's cool. Hey, this guy here would come on your show if you want him to.
Yeah, like I said, everybody's welcome. My
Oh,
door's
thank you,
wide
Mary.
open. It's always open to everybody.
Yeah, I think you're very down to earth,
Even
and I
that
appreciate
little
you.
dog I see.
Yeah.
It's more
Yeah.
than welcome.
Okay. We'll talk to you later, Mary.
All right, bye-bye.
Reggie sounds better.
There you go. Yeah, Mary and I have been friends for years, and we go
A dear friend.
way back. Yeah. One of the things that we were talking about, I am starting to get uncomfortable when I'm political shit, so I won't be doing that. I'm starting to do Facebook, so I can have nothing but spiritual and stuff like that. And I think it's time.
Yeah, I agree. I think there comes a point where you have to decide. Both take a lot of energy, and you have to decide which energies can be best served.
I want to be, yeah, you're right. And I want to get back into the spiritual being,
Yeah.
I want to say, you know what, I can do it all, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
The problem with being a spiritualist and being into politics is which one outweighs the other.
And they're really conflicting
Yeah,
when you get down to it.
I had a person two people who unfriended me because of my political beliefs, and they both. I don't understand. I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. Why it is so necessary.
You care about all people, though, don't you? I think more.
Yeah,
You care
I
about
do.
everybody.
Yeah, I do. I care
Politics,
about
you have to
all
pick a side most
Yeah,
of the
and I
times.
won't.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, and when I hear that, I hear people that will name call.
Mm-hmm.
When I don't know what they're accomplished by saying, like Trump is this, and that, and then somebody else is saying that. You know what? They are. We voted for him. And he's fighting like that, I will always, that's part of I will always say, I will always be a Trump. I like what he's doing for the country, and I like all that stuff. I miss that part where,
I think he's trying to put America first.
Yeah.
He genuinely is.
yeah.
And then you get to everybody else. Just like individual states sometimes, I don't know much, but individual states sometimes will take care of their own people first and then branch out to this, that, and the other thing.
That's what we got to do here in Manchester, to take care of
our own.
And doesn't necessarily mean the homeless. I mean, people that need to be taken care of, like you have your own apartment or house.
Apartment.
Apartment, okay. You have your own apartment right now. And shouldn't the government be concentrating on taking care of us instead of I have nothing against the homeless. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against the druggies. But the druggies, they actually choose their own life.
Bad choices, yes. I know. It's true.
I'm an alcoholic, and I chose that path until I hit rock bottom and until my son gave me an ultimatum, you know, and I'm glad he did, you know, because I probably would not be alive today, you know. What's the matter there, Amo?
He's signaling me. My blood sugar is probably a little high.
Oh, that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Is that what they do?
Yep.
He's very intuitive.
Yep.
So he's helping you to bring your lower your blood pressure down?
He's alerting me to let me know it's high, yeah.
Oh, how cool that is. He's your best friend.
He is.
Does he like your new boyfriend?
He does, a lot, yeah.
How do you think cats measure up to dogs? My brother loves cats. I was just talking to him today. I was joking around.
Actually, you know what? Cat and dogs, I love them all.
Love them both?
My cat that we have now that adopted us, and we didn't,
Yeah.
When my other cat passed, and his name is Big Boy. What's his real name? Prince Scott?
Yeah.
Or something like that. But that's Scott's cat, all the way through. He honors me one time by laying on my couch or sitting near my lap. But all the way through, he is Scott's cat.
That's good.
Okay. Like Chicky was my dog. Okay. He allowed, Chicky allowed Scott to take him out or feed him or whatever. And animals know.
Yep.
You know?
Weren't cats worshipped in Egyptian society? Weren't
It
they
still
held
is.
high reverence and
I believe it's in Egypt. Yeah,
Egypt,
yeah. You can't kill a cat. That's like cows. You don't kill cows in India.
In India, yeah.
Because they're highly worshipped and stuff, you know. But most of the people in India are vegetarians anyway.
But a dog's unconditional love. No matter how you look, how you feel, when you come home, they celebrate. They're in a great mood. They love to see you.
Yeah,
And it's hard to replace.
the last day that my dog was alive, she waited for me to come home. When I come home, she was laying by the door to make sure I come home.
Yeah.
And I started to get emotional.
Even so, she was putting you first.
Yep.
They put us first.
She was our baby. You know. And actually, one of the people that work here, like the producer or whatever, actually gave me that dog 16 years ago.
Wow. She had a good life.
Yeah, she
You
really
gave her a
did.
good life.
She had her own knife, fork, and spoon. She had her own TV.
That's why I call it corny. I want to believe that afterlife, whatever it is, I want him to be there. You know.
You will meet
some
all the animals that we've had. I truly meet. They're going to be our guiding light. And I've had a lot of dogs and cats in my life, and I'm a firm believer that when you get to go to the other side, when you want to call it heaven or whatever, I'm a true believer that the animals are going to be our guiding lights to the other side.
That's great. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
You can trust them. They won't mislead you.
Nope.
Remember like that old episode, The Twilight Zone? Remember Rest in Peace, the old country man? Do you remember that? I'm getting off the beaten track a little bit. I don't know if we have time for that, but
We got 2 hours.
He had a dog named Rip. Obviously, IRP stood for Rest in Peace.
Yeah.
And he was a good old country boy, and he said, he was going raccoon hunting, woman, and all this type of stuff and everything. So he goes, and she was saying, I got a bad feeling, don't go. And he gave her a big kiss, and he goes, if I listen to that every time, he goes, I'd never go at all. So he and Rip went out, you know, it was a German Shepherd, too, as a matter of fact, took off and was chasing a raccoon in the pond, in the stream. And I guess the raccoons knew how to bait dogs, and they knew the area a little bit better. But Rip was impetuous, just kept going, wham, bam, jumped right in the river, and the raccoon took him down and drowned him. But the old man jumped in to save his dog, consequently he drowned too. But as it would be in the Twilight Zone, next thing you know, they show that they're walking around. They don't know they're dead. Their spirits and everything, and they're standing over these two good old country boys digging a grave, talking about them, saying, they sure were so-and-so, and we're going to be missed them. And everybody's a widow, and he's going, Rip, what are they talking about? We're standing right here. And he's trying to talk to them. Obviously, they don't see him because they're spirits and they're ghosts. And so they start wandering on. They go, I had enough of this. Let's go for a little walk. So they walk down, they mosey down a little bit, and they meet this guy sitting in the trees. He's got a blade of grass in his mouth and everything, and you hear singing and you hear music behind these trees and stuff. And he goes, this is where you want to go? He goes, this is great. Is your name so-and-so? And he goes, yes, that's my name. And he goes, is this your dog? And he goes, well, we've been waiting for you. You can come in, He goes, great to see you and everything, but sorry, your dog can't. So he looked at him, he goes, why? He goes, why would I be in a place forever and ever if I can't have Rip with me? And he goes, I'm sorry. He goes, you're not Peter or something like that. And he goes, no. And he goes, well, I'm going to pass you up. So at least in his mind, for that time, he's passing up heaven because his dog couldn't go with him. Mm-hmm. So he goes down the road a little bit more, and he sees another kinder face. A guy comes out out of the shadows, and he hears singing and stuff like that. And then he goes, "We've been waiting for you," And he goes, "Well, I'll be well." He goes, "I've been looking for this all my life. I know about heaven. I read my Bible, stuff like that." He goes, "But if you won't take Rip," he goes, "Of course we'll take Rip. Dogs are always welcome here." And he goes, "The man down the road," and he goes, "Oh, don't listen to them." He goes, "They never give up." So, and that was it. And that was dogs go to heaven. Yeah. So.
Want to read another poem?
Sure. Okay. This one, I guess.
We'll do one on you after.
Sure.
I'm going to wait for your wife to come, and then I'm doing the both of you together on their readings.
Okay, sure. This one has meaning to me because Mary, my wife, is legally blind. She can see, but she has vision problems.
I know what that's like.
My grandmother was blind. I used to sit on her knee and look out the window and try to pretend to be her eyes when I was a little kid. So it just is simply called Blind Man, Blind Man.
Okay.
That's it. Shadow profiles passing. Has the moonlight fallen asleep? A tornado on my shoulders. Seeing a deep sea street to land. Oh, blind man, won't you open your eyes to see? The silhouette windows asking, is it safe to leave my smiles? A golden tear is turning into handshakes between the darkness and the sand castles on file. Oh, blind man, don't you close your eyes on me. Because human nature breaks lazy. No one's at fault when flowers die. I was locked inside the vault, examining the papers that said, do your best, but don't even try. Yes, blind man, it's time to begin. Listen, everybody, watch my eyes. Oh, martyrs may be mellow. Sweethearts often lose their will. The dragons are daring themselves to set fire to the top of the hill. So blind man, can you show me your visions as I look by your side? Come on, mount your white horses. Jump the flash floods so wrong. Don't slow down till you can't sing anymore. The troubles may be coming, but just like before. Now, blind man, get your headlights off my well-known hideaways. It's good to be sure. You can have my dark glasses when the sun has to shine. Isn't unconditional love a miracle because? Say, blind man, I know who stole your cane, but I didn't at the time. Good thing we share the same name. I wish I could see with your eyes. Yes, I left it on your windowsill. I followed you home just in case. Say, blind man, if you're looking for me, you know where I stay. Just within seeing distance of your daily walk, from the sense of Jonah's path to the courthouse on Ezekiel Lane. Oh, blind man, won't you take my arm? I've got more to say.
Very good.
Very good. Just trying to see through the blind man's eyes. And I actually had one. I figured I wrote it was like a tribute to you.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how this came
Put it
out.
right up there.
There you
Okay.
I am the sweet.
This is a tribute to Norm and his kindness towards many people, and today and in the future. You see, okay. His gift has no curfew. A look's exchanged, just like play-by-play, or series of things yet to dream. It's the future on a platter. It's the news before it is. Like an unwritten book, chapter by chapter, to become what you desire, to get where you're going, to avoid where you've been. And yes, we're winners one and all. You can lose a few, but never try, but never really fall. Our spirits are enhanced, our positive path standing tall. Can this man understand the stars that dance, the colors that desire the moon around the world within our very expectations, no matter how big or small? As the vibes are grand and better, the time is more than tears can tell. It's a glimpse into the blue sky's revolving aura. It's the beginning of seeing yourself, finding inner treasures forever well. Oh, we are winners one and all. So come on, my friend, give Mr. Norm a call. It's a corner of paradise now showing, and maybe the future waits. Maybe the future waits for your call.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You like that one?
I'm going to have you write me a copy of that and mail it to
You like-
me.
okay, I got
Yeah,
that.
I'll put it on Facebook.
I wrote that for you.
That's awesome. Huh?
That was very
Thank you.
nice.
Okay. One thing we're going to do now, we're going to turn this over to my friend Pam. She's going to shuffle the cards.
Okay,
And you're going to need 7 cards.
I can do that.
I'm gonna do
These
it.
cards are actually from Jamaica. From the Bahamas. But a friend from Jamaica blessed them for me.
Oh, okay. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, wait till I do yours.
Oh, I got one that popped up,
Okay? Do that.
not even turned over, so
All right.
we're gonna put that in the pool.
It's all tired
His
out.
feet are right behind your wheel.
Okay.
Just so, I mean, you're fine. I just want you to roll back. Let's see.
Okay. You're gonna show me how that works in a minute.
Six. This is on, right? Yeah, we got
Take
one.
one more.
One more? Okay.
There's a song going through and it's saying to me to tell you to open your eyes and be aware of what's going on around your surroundings.
Okay.
Don't be blocked by the love that you may have.
Okay.
Okay? Don't be afraid to accept to be loved where you have to be, where you have that right. However, learn to love yourself so that you may love him as well.
Okay.
He also, I don't know, well, this isn't mentioned. Okay, the Spirit is really getting it strong. He also is a very shy person in many ways. You two have, you don't see it, but out in public, with you, he's himself. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's a very hard-working person, isn't he?
Yes.
He also has a lot of problems in the lower part and the upper part of his back.
Mm-hmm.
Does he do manual labor?
He does a lot of different things.
Okay. He's very gifted in many ways.
Mhm.
Okay. He also, I am telling you that one thing I'm looking with him too, and that's a true to say, don't push him away.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a good tendency to push people away. Is that correct?
I do. Yeah.
When you start to feel that, Facebook me will talk
Okay.
to it. Okay. Is he older than you?
No.
Oh, you're a cougar. 7 years.
Not that.
There's that word.
Love is only a number. I mean, age is only a number. Like Scott and I are 13 years. You know?
Mhm.
There he is. How do you like that? He's been through hell and back as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you have children?
No.
Okay. Okay. But he's always had a rocky road. But he's also very intelligent. But he plays his intelligence right. He doesn't use his intelligence to his best thing. Okay. He's also a very hard worker, isn't he?
Mhm.
Okay. You're not used to that, are you?
No.
No. Okay. But you enjoy cooking for him.
Sure.
Okay. Does he like fish? I keep seeing something about
He
fish.
does not like fish at
Oh,
all.
he should start learning.
And I
too.
do.
Yeah, okay. Just tease him a little bit. Once in a while. But I was reading in the paper today or yesterday where actually they say steaks are good for you now.
I
Everything
think
is good for
everything
you.
in
Limit.
moderation.
You know.
Moderation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for sex, you can do that and be overstepped, and all that
I'll
stuff.
write that down.
You know.
I'm sad.
I have to tell you, your dad passed, right?
Yes.
He likes this guy.
Does he
He
good?
told me to tell you stop trying to control him. I don't think you mean to, but that's part of your nature.
It is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're an immaculate housekeeper, aren't you?
I try to be. Little OCD.
Yeah. If your
God
dog
bless you.
did not like him, you would not move in with him. You know that.
Yeah.
Like, dogs have a good sense of humor.
Mhm.
Okay. Or humor, whatever. Very trusting. I'm also telling you that I'm not going to tell you he's rich, but he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He has to work for a living just like you do.
Mhm.
Okay. I still would encourage you to get a job from home on the computer.
Yep.
That way you can make money. And you kind of like having your own privacy now.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, your sister's fantastic, but now it's time to have your own space.
Yeah.
Does your mother live with her?
No.
Okay, because she's going to be knowing you soon. You and your mother love each other, but you can't be around each other 24/7.
No.
You know, your sister has more patience with her than you do.
You know, right now it's a toss-up. Right
Yeah.
now it's teamwork between
Yeah.
the two of us.
Does she have dementia?
Yes.
But you're not going to be putting her in a nursing home. I don't see that right away. You may eventually get her into assisted living, which I think could be a lot better for both of you, and it'd be healthier for her too. Would she ever admit that she has it? No, we never would admit that. Okay?
No, she knows. She knows she has it, and she knows she's getting to the point where she's going to need assisted living pretty quickly.
I don't know. I guess I'm pretty blessed, and every day I thank my spiritual guides and angels for what I have.
Very good.
You got a lady coming from Ireland that's one of your spiritual guides, okay? In fact, she has a very strong Irish brogue, and she taught her you to just to follow on to your nature, go on with the path that you're on, and heaven help you, Lordy, 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 whatever that means. She does try to communicate with you, okay? And sometimes you get thick-headed, okay? You're very independent. You're a lady who wants to do everything on your own without asking for help. Your dog likes his new surroundings, by the way. It took him a while to get used to it. You and the person that you're with knew each other in your past life as well, okay? Did you meet him online?
Kind of. Like I said, we would run into each other out and about, but then we actually connected online.
Okay. He's a good saver of money, isn't he? He's very, well, you're just the opposite.
That's good.
When you go grocery shopping, though, you do watch how you spend your money. You buy, even though it may be a little money, you buy things that are worthwhile, okay? I'm going to tell you to eat more fish or eat, stuff like that. And one thing about him is he got a little belly, okay? He smokes cigarettes. You do, too. Not in the house.
Right now we do, but that's going to change.
Yeah, because your dog's allergic to smoke.
Yeah.
Is it an apartment or is it a house?
Apartment right now.
Okay, because I see you moving.
Yeah.
And actually you see you two getting a bigger apartment. It's a little bit farther than where you were living. Okay. You don't live that far from your sister?
No.
Probably too close. I'm not trying to be rude when I say that, but you need to have your own space.
Live across the street?
Huh?
Have them live across the street?
Yeah.
Like
It's
everybody
within
loves
a mile. It's within a mile.
But you still have your independence. Your
Yeah.
dog's got a big yard to run around in. That's important. Your dog really loves climbing in the mountains, doesn't he? And you do too. Okay. That's your peace and tranquility.
Yeah.
Okay.
That and water.
Yeah. Water is your high energy. Okay. So when you do the water, I tell you actually get some lavender stuff to put on you when you go there, so you can get that energy. Okay. It's okay to have sex on the beach.
Innuendo.
Look at her face right on that. Oh, she's already. All right. I am probably the most unorthodox second reader anybody's ever met. One thing I also will tell you, financially, I do see you working out of your house on the job. And I think that would be a good thing for you. Okay.
Yeah.
And it would help you, it would give you more confidence because you're not quite intelligent. I would probably tell you to write a book.
I am writing a book.
Oh, good.
I'm actually in the middle of it right now.
All right. I got 3 pages on my book.
Do you? Well, that's a
It's a
start.
start.
I've always had this fear that if I write a book, that my life is going to end.
Really?
So, yeah.
You know, though, you can just keep
Yeah, so I gotta
continuing
keep
on
going, yeah,
the sequels.
Yeah.
Yep.
And one thing I'm also seeing, you're going to see someone, I'm not sure it's a half-brother or some relative that you haven't seen in many, or you may not have been aware of, but you're going to see him coming into your life. It's going to be a heck of a reunion. Was your dad a player?
Yes,
Maybe
I
before-
believe
yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah, because you have a half-brother.
That wouldn't shock me.
And is there a Berwick, Maine? Okay, good. He could be in that area. Okay. And I wouldn't be an awesome. And when you see him, you're going to recognize him, because you're going to have a lot of your tendencies. But you could have your sister's stubbornness. You can also be pretty stubborn when you want to be.
Yeah.
But you both have very caring hearts. Okay. Do you knit?
No.
I'd encourage you because I would, and the reason why I'm going to tell you that because I don't want your hands to get arthritis. So I would probably encourage you to either knit or
I paint.
Paint.
Yeah.
You do artistic work.
Yeah.
Oh, when I do my event, bring some of your paintings down in your
Absolutely.
card, okay? I'm probably planning it for next fall.
Okay.
Okay. Got to get back into the scene.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're on the right path for a lot more success, my young lady. You really are.
Yay.
And I also will tell you, one of your old boyfriends, like the one that you just recently, but is going to try to contact you. No.
Yeah, good luck to that.
No, okay. Once you're like I am. Once you have dissolved the relationship or whatever, that's it.
Yeah.
I close the chapter on it, and
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore. And when people cross over that's been in my life, in my house, I take everything on the same day and throw it out. I really don't
Yeah.
keep anything, and because I always believe they're here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I generally,
That's good.
by the time I get to that point, I've done everything I can, and
Right.
I don't see a point to revisiting.
No. And they're always in your heart no matter what, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You like antiques?
Mm-hmm.
Because I see you buying an antique table, and you're going to do some work on it or whatever, and believe it or not, it's going to be very, very valuable.
Okay.
But I don't see you selling it for a while, okay? Hang on to it, bring out and put. I would actually use it as a reading table,
Oh, that makes sense.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
You really got to get back into your readings more.
Yeah, I actually just did an event where I did some readings.
And
But
they
yeah.
loved you, didn't they?
Yeah.
Will you be like me and say that we're never 100% accurate?
Absolutely. And the thing is, even when we are 100% accurate or 99% accurate, things can change. People can take that information and they can make different decisions.
Right.
You know, so sometimes you can't always
There's
gauge
nothing
a full.
in concrete.
Correct.
You can change anything you want to change. Like this guy's
Mm-hmm.
an over 6. Man, you know, but he can change that if he wants, you know. Would your
Or
wife
maybe
say
he
that?
doesn't want to.
We have a healthy life.
There you go. Money. You got, and this is a very much encouragement that you're moving on. Now you have to learn how to economize and do things on your own, okay? You do miss, what's her first name? Sister?
Paula.
Paula, that's right. I don't remember names, as you know. But I know you miss having Paula look, but you still see it quite often, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But I also won't tell you, you're going to be seeing each other less and less, okay? Like maybe once or twice a week. You're going to have to grow up now.
Well, you know, I was
That was quite a
separated.
segue. Thanks.
We lived in different states for over 5 years.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
we were having like this reunion
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And now,
But we've always been close. But yeah.
Pam has to grow up now. You know, although Paula enjoyed having you depend on her. It makes her feel good. It makes it worthwhile for her, you know. And she's wait till you meet Paula. She's got a mind of her own.
Oh yeah, she's
Just like you,
fantastic.
yeah. Do you have a brother?
Yes. Yep. I have 2 brothers. I have one that's still alive and one that's not.
Well, the one that is not is also watching over you. He likes the guy you're with. Just to let you know, he put him there for you. He told me not to. Oh, I can't use that word. I'm on the air. He says not to mess it up.
Okay.
You both have to learn how to have a lot of confidence in each other. Okay? You live on the 2nd floor?
No.
On the 1st floor?
Yep.
Do you really want to move?
Yes. Eventually. I mean, maybe not this second, but
No, I'm looking
he's
at
talking
like
about
spring.
like spring.
Yeah. Okay. Because I have a mention. Neither one of you like changes. You're very routine. You get up, you do this and that, take the dog out and all that.
Yeah. I think, well, you know, I've had so much change throughout my entire life.
Right.
You know, I've always lived kind of a pretty fast pace.
Yeah, now it's time to calm it down. Okay.
Yeah.
The last 13 months has not been easy for you emotionally, has it? But it's going to get better, okay? And your dog will wonder. You have to make sure you reassure your dog, even when you're not having these episodes. They're going to be less frequent, but you're not going to get rid of your dog.
No.
No, okay? Because they may come a day when you need them. I actually look at your sugar level becoming normal, not 100% normal, but I actually looking at it becoming a lot better than it has been.
Good. Yeah, it is. It's on that route right now,
Yeah.
but it still has some work to do.
Heal thy body. Okay. And also, when you cook, I recommend a lot of things when people when they're cooking, steam your food. You have a steamer? Mm-hmm. Like steam your meat, you're not going to lose the flavor of the meat when you steam it. You're really not.
Yeah.
And
I've never steamed meat. I do a lot of steamed vegetables and things
Try
like
your
that.
meat
Me too.
And you're not going to be amazed at all that junk that goes into the bottom of the steamer. You say, oh my God, if that's what's in it, oh God, I could get pregnant over that or whatever, But I would recommend steaming it a lot, or rotisserie, okay. I would recommend you use real butter. Mm-hmm. No, I do too. I found I lost a lot of weight using real butter.
Absolutely, because your body needs some of the correct fats.
And the one thing I'm also going to tell you, I don't see you with cancer.
Oh, that's good.
Well, thank God for that.
I see a lot of pains in your new boyfriend's side and towards his kidney area. Is he a drinker? Good, okay. But he's stubborn. Mm-hmm. Smokes pot, nothing wrong with that.
He got it in there.
I would be a hypocrite if I said there was.
I know that.
There's another woman that's going to come into your life, and I'm not really have a lot of. I don't feel comfortable about it. Okay, and it's someone that you might have known in the past, but I don't have. You're going to have to make her prove to you, that she's really trustworthy, because she either hurt you in the past, and but you're a very forgiving person. But you don't forget.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. I'm like, yeah, I might forgive, but that doesn't mean I'm going to put trust on a platter.
Never. That's why she has to earn the trust.
Yeah.
It's someone that has stole from you or ruined a relationship that you had at one time. And, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Oh.
If it's who I'm thinking of, she can just save her breath.
Okay, good. That makes me feel better, okay?
That was one, too.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm good with that.
You're going to be around till you're 102 years old.
That doesn't shock me either.
And you're going to write many books. Okay. And actually, with the new place that you're going to be moving to, it could be a house. Mm-hmm. And actually, you have a private office where you'll be able to do your tarot card readings. You do tarot cards, right?
Yeah, well, oracle cards.
Oracle cards.
Yeah, I'm not a tarot reader. I do oracle cards, and I'm claircognizant, so that I kind of go on.
I don't really need the cards, but people like to see what you're laying down and what you're reading, okay? I always tell them they sure they come in naked, but they don't.
Yeah, I pick up a lot of things that aren't on the cards. But generally, when I'm working with somebody, I'll use them as a guide to get it started, and then see what I see.
Be prepared. It could be within a certain. She might try to Facebook you first, but under a different name.
Yeah.
Okay, and just open your ears and eyes to it, and you're going to sense when you let your spiritual. Don't do this on your own. Let your spiritual guides help you with this. Okay, that's like what I used to do. Can I pull up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's like when I used to do readings. Mm-hmm. I tried to do it on my own without the spiritual guide, because I would not ask the angels for pride. My spiritual guides, because I have 3 spiritual guides that are very powerful: Dr. McClutcher, Dr. McAllister, and Dr. McIntyre. Okay, and 2 were doctors and was a minister. Oh, I'll listen to my spiritual guide, and then I had an ego, and that's the one thing you got to be. And I had to learn the hard way in order to really. Yeah. A very dear friend of mine says to me, what do you say about me when I'm not around? That was a wake-up call. Okay. And I actually will tell you, I see that your dad and mother were still married when they were divorced, right? Okay. But he still loves her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think she did to him too, yeah.
Can I see him telling me to tell you that within the next year and a half he's going to be bringing her home?
Yep.
And you don't know the sad part is you want to remember how she was, not what she is today.
Right.
I want you to write a letter to yourself, forgiving yourself. You have a right to forgive yourself. That's the hardest part.
It is hard.
Okay. And again, Sage, I want you to burn in the sage. You're going to feel a lot better.
Okay.
And you would be amazed at how much more intuitive you will be. Because it took me until I was 60, and my friend of mine took me up to where I grew up, and I had to realize that it wasn't the people that were around me, it was me that was holding everything back. Mm-hmm. See, that's the problem.
I did that. He helped me a lot. He told me to do it. I did it with my father. I feel much better. I really
Okay.
do. I mean, I was totally honest, like wrote page after page.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like, just
Your dad had a weird sense of humor, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He told me
Clarity.
his hemorrhoids don't itch anymore. Whatever that means,
So
I
glad to
don't
hear
know.
that.
Yeah. Whatever that means, I don't know. People don't realize that you think that all spirits are all this light, creamy stuff. No, they're not. Spirits are going to come out as you knew them here on Earth, okay? He also had a quick temper, huh?
He could, yes. It took a lot to push those buttons, but yeah.
Were you his favorite?
I was the youngest.
No, you were his baby.
Yeah, I was the baby. I still am the baby.
You still are, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Even with your mother, you're still the baby. Okay.
With all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your sister can be overprotective at times.
She can, but it's
She does it in a
always
nice
from
way.
the good, yeah.
Right,
It's from
you
the
know,
good
that's
way.
what I mean. But
Yeah.
now you have to take your own.
Yeah, I've given her plenty of reason to be, so I can't.
Yeah.
I can't complain.
No, but now every time you get into a problem, you're going to have to work it out on your own.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she'll be there for you,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll guide you. But now it's time for you to work the things out on your own.
Yeah.
Okay. If you have a quickie deaky argument, don't go running to your sister. Figure it out. What did I do wrong, or what was wrong with it?
Yeah.
Never go to bed angry at him.
Okay.
Because if you go to bed angry, you might have forgotten what you were angry about. And one thing I see about him is he does care. He's been hurt in many relationships, okay? And you have to learn how to trust each other. Am I going to tell you that your relationship's going to be all peaches and cream? Absolutely not. You're going to have temper tantrums? Oh, absolutely, honey. I'm picturing you stomping your feet sort of like as a child, and I picture him going into silent mode. Okay. You've already done that before with him, so okay. And I also will tell you, he's got a new career opportunity coming for himself. He's a very hard-working man. What does he do right now?
He actually owns his own business.
Okay, that's why I see the increase. And
Yeah.
This is why. You're going to be handling his books?
I'm helping as much as I can in different areas right now. Yeah.
And that's a good thing, because it keeps your mind occupied, too.
Yeah.
Stop thinking those wild, sexy thoughts when you're doing this.
Good luck with that.
That's okay to have a glass of wine, by the way. Okay?
I do now and then, not often.
No, I
but-
can't see.
5 points for Norm.
But I do see if you two are going to have to work at this. And you cannot allow anybody to interfere in this relationship, because the girl that he was with in the last relationship is still going to try to interfere.
Mm.
So it's going to be up to you two to make it manifest and make it stronger for you two. Any
Okay.
questions?
No.
As long as your dog likes it, you're going to be all set. Yep.
He loves
That's right.
him. Yeah, he really does like him.
Folks, if you want a quick reading, give me a call at area code 603-640-3091. Or if you want a reading out of my office, you can give me a call at 603-289-4789. Did I do that right?
I don't remember because you changed your number.
Yeah. 289, right, Scott? Oh, I got it right, yeah. Well, Comcast was charging me a fortune. I was paying almost $300 a month for Comcast.
Yeah,
Really?
crazy.
Yeah,
I was just like, well, I was $275.
yeah, and it shouldn't be that high.
Our bill was supposed to go down, it went up.
Yeah.
You take away stuff and add one thing. That one thing is more expensive than the other.
Yeah, they
You gotta
give
be
you,
careful.
oh, yeah, we're going to be that special need. And blah, blah,
Hulu,
blah,
watch out for
blah.
Hulu and
Yeah.
extended Netflix, or
Yeah.
you get the sports package instead. That's what you got to be. I don't know. You got to read between the lines, I guess.
Yeah, you know. Would you like to do another one, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If you want, I'd be happy to.
That's away.
I wish he was here. Is it 5 o'clock?
Yeah, 10 hours.
Here's a quicker one. This is the best one. I was trying to look for something suitable. I should have been. I never thought I'd get to 5.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, I'm having a great time. Thank you. This is called.
Nothing much of any co-host. I tell the weather's bad. Oh, no, you'll be co-hosting.
Okay.
Ready? It's called simply called The Surfer and the Jinx.
Yeah, there you go. Look into the camera.
The Surfer and the Jinx. Hijinxed and satirized. Hoodwinked and naturalized. It's not like you think. Just the surfer and the jinx. Sinking and capitalized. Shrinking and baptized. It's more than they speak. The world and the brink. A remixed and slicker. No candle, no wicker. The light isn't all it seems. The burglar hates the thief. Oh, cigarettes and tragedy. New drugs are infancy. The young are just honestly. The whisper and the link. Oh, the surfer and the jinx, the biggest wave coming too late to leap. As a dolphin smiles at the shooting gallery, and I hope for a while. Sorry. I hope for a while. Beneath the streets of insanity. I'll do what I can. You'll do even more to be. Ready to go where memories blink. I just can't wait around to see the surfer and the jinx. Oh, sold out and naturalized. Held up and sanctified. Some trouble never winks. The surfer and the jinx. Knocked down and analyzed. Locked up and personified. The jailer doesn't speak. The sermon and the kinks. Thrown away and criticized. Never shown and ostracized. You must think on mind's time. The movie and the minx. Yes, shoeless and running fast. Blue moons and epitaphs. Your tombstone touched by loving hands. The surfer and the skating rink. Yes, I'll be looking for a round table where visionaries spell flat out. Looking for a corner where the angels humbly tell the meek.
That's very good.
The surfer and the jinx. It's kind of,
Do you believe in the angels?
I was told, of course, I was told by my mother when I was a little kid up till 5, I used to stand by the curtain and talk to things. Talk to the, she was always wondering, she's so, acted as though I saw stuff I don't remember. Yeah. My mother always believed that they were angels.
Yeah.
But sometimes I swear, like somebody when I told you when we first met, when I'm running around at work, or I'm getting totally frustrated and, just going as fast as I can to do my job. I know it sounds crazy, but not to you. I could say this to you. That sometimes I'll stop for half a second, and I swear I see my mother.
You probably do.
It's a nanosecond. It's a flash. I see the face. I see the little plaid dresses she used to wear. And a couple of times I've stopped and I've said, "Mom." So either I'm losing my mind or there's something to it. I mean, it could be wishful thinking, the subconscious coming to the surface. But Norm has reassured me that it's not to.
People don't understand when they see spirits or orbs. They are actually angels. I can remember when I was living in my house growing up as a child during Sunday shower. Mm-hmm. I saw all these white orbs because I didn't know what they were, and they scared the hell out of me. I went under blankets and all that. Then all of a sudden I heard this message: "I'm here to protect you."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when I was 18, 19 years old, I can remember I saw my mother. She was 6 months. I was 6 months. And I was working and I was living in this room. Working to go to school, and I had to live away, and I was why me, blah, blah. All of a sudden I had this most beautiful looking of a lady sitting on the bed. I couldn't see her face, but she had the most beautiful hair like yours, way down, like they told me, and she had on a beautiful blue chiffon gown, and she told me everything's going to be okay. Hello, welcome to Norm's Community Corner.
Yes, I was just wondering where exactly your location is.
Okay, I'm here in Manchester, New Hampshire, 1045 Elm Street.
Yes, I was just wondering.
For the show, you got to turn your TV down, okay?
And who that handsome...
I'm here in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Is this your wife?
1045 Elm Street.
1045?
Yeah.
I was just wondering who that handsome...
You gotta turn your TV down.
Is that Mary?
That's Mary?
Who's the handsome man
That's Mary.
sitting next to you?
I'm the only handsome...
He's the only...
Yeah.
You must be Norm.
I'm the only handsome man. He's just a follow-up.
That's right.
He's just a follow-up?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be there, but I just got out of work.
Okay, you can still come in.
Okay.
Okay?
What's the address again?
1045. We're over the margaritas.
Okay, I'll be there.
Bye,
All right.
Mary.
We'll see when you get here.
Thanks.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Don't tiptoe.
You want me to wait till she gets here before I do the reading? Or?
If you want.
I mean, it's up to you.
What do you think would be better?
I'm not making that decision for you.
We can we'll start without her if you want. Keep the show going.
All right.
Keep the flow. This is
And we'll do a ring on her after.
this is
How's
show
that?
business.
Yeah. Nothing like show business.
Show
Thank
business.
you.
No business. I know.
No business like
Da,
show
da, da,
business.
da. So just break them.
Yeah, shuffle them up. Like you're playing strip poker with your wife.
This could be the end of me.
Okay,
This
we
will be the
can
last
do
time
that.
Mary calls me. I didn't know that about him.
Okay, now spread them out. I want you to take out 7 cards.
Any 7?
Any 7, don't look at them. You're a person who's always been introverted. You're a person who's never you are you. Okay, don't look at them. I
So-
caught you.
Oh,
And
so we
you're a
good.
person who you're quite intellectual.
oh thank you.
Okay, but you don't always use the intellect to your own ability. Okay.
I think I double think.
Yeah, you don't think that you're intelligent enough, and you're so afraid of being perfect that you want to be perfect. You can't be perfect.
People have told me that before, but they said that's because I'm a Virgo.
Yeah,
Oh, Virgos, we're
I don't believe in all them
Oh,
signs,
yes,
but
oh.
that's okay. Oh, I'm a triple Leo.
You're triple Leo. But a fussy Virgo can't make up his mind.
What do you do for work?
I work overnight stocking at Walmart, but I've been
Oh.
a salesman. I've been,
You enjoy where you are? It's a job, right?
it's paying pretty good money, and the store's busy, But what I really enjoyed is when I used to work in community theater. We had a little traveling troupe, and I got paid for that. But
Okay, there's a lot of good changes coming. Look at you actually moving. Okay, I think I told you that before.
he's right.
You know?
I was just talking about with my brother today about that. He's
Yeah,
right.
and I think that I would do it. If you don't move before Christmas, you're not going to do it until after the holidays.
And it was supposed to be Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So
And
honest to
I would-
God.
Yeah, I would encourage you to do that. It would be a good resettlement.
Because I got
for
my
both of you.
whole pension thing, and I could get like something
You would also get. You
payment.
could get a job
I could
down
move.
whenever you're going to Texas with the same company.
Right.
You're always going to be working.
I love to work.
Okay. By the way, you're going to sell almost like a Rembrandt painting. You're going to sell a painting that's going to make you some money.
Nice.
Okay, so start displaying. You are a very kind, loving soul. Okay, you had a lot of tipsy-turvies in your life. Your life hasn't been easy growing up. Okay, but it is what you made it.
I had a tumultuous
Right. Okay.
adolescence
Yeah.
because I didn't know where I was going to be next.
Yeah. But that was the challenge of it. Okay. I actually
I can appreciate the beauty and the clarity of it now, but
Yeah.
at the time when you're 18, you're thinking, "What
No.
the heck's going on?"
Yeah. But I actually see you teaching poetry at some community college.
Oh, really? I would love that.
Okay. But you got to get a degree.
Yeah, it's true.
That means you got to go online and get a degree. Okay. And also the poetry that you write, I'm not going to recommend you trying to sell it. Just keep it for yourself. And if you put it in a book form, then you'll be okay. You can sell it that way. But I don't want you to, and then do what you want to do. But I think if you did individual piece by piece poetry, I do not recommend you sell it. Putting it into a booklet. You agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that way you can make some money. And I actually see you donating a lot to a third charity. You been having breathing problems? Besides wild sex and after that being
Sometimes 'cause I work in the cold.
There you go.
Work in the cold all the time.
Yeah.
I get a cold to go coming and going.
You have a lot of allergies.
I have some. I didn't have a lot. Strawberries.
And
Certain,
no chocolate, strawberries, well, no, anyway. But one of the things I do see you having a lot of allergies, like in the wintertime or in the fall, bronchial and
I do. That's correct.
And did you get a flu shot?
No, I didn't.
I wouldn't recommend it.
It'll probably make it worse, right?
Yeah.
It'll feed the allergy.
Yeah. I don't do it, then I won't. Because you're putting a foreign substance into your body that's been grain from another flu. Do you get the flu shot?
I do
No,
not.
no. Most of us don't. you
No.
know.
I've been trying to eat better. I've given up a lot of I just eat fish, vegetables. I've given up a lot of red meat, stuff like that. And
Don't give up your red meat.
no, don't. Okay.
Just cut it down. I know you love your red meat, but cut it down, okay? Whenever you have instead of a huge piece of steak, cut it in half. Instead of like a big oversized cheeseburger, cut that in half. And and you have potatoes, don't have bread. I don't have bread or.
Well, that's my weakness. I love bread too much.
Okay.
That's my,
Well, then don't have
Don't have
potatoes.
yeah, no, potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
That's my my Achilles heel. Bread.
Yeah.
You know, the smell of bread, baking bread, all different types. You know,
Make your own bread then.
my own.
You have a bread machine?
I think we do. We haven't used it.
yeah.
We used to live above a bakery. So when I was a kid.
Actually, when you get ready to go, you got to have a problem with the people that when you're moving out to go to Texas, you're pretty good on your rent. You're always up to date on your rent.
We're all paid, yes.
Yeah, okay. But they're not going to want you. You have a deposit, they're going to try to find a way of not giving you a security deposit.
Yeah, I'm not really expecting that back. You know,
That's right.
based on my landlord. Yeah.
Yeah. And you had a pretty, so don't expect it to give it back to you. But you're going to have to fight for it.
Okay.
Well, most of the people won't fight for the security deposit back.
I don't know why not.
I don't
You
know.
got nothing
I
to
do.
lose.
Yeah.
You know?
If you check it, you out.
Yeah.
Then you're okay.
He's good.
Yeah.
I live with a parent. He has no ceiling. He's raised our rent a couple times in the last few years. You know.
See, I'm a firm believer in rent control.
I agree.
Okay, that's one of my things I'm going to be running on.
An older gentleman lives down the hall from me. He's been there 20-something years, and he's stayed the same. He's got the fixed. He's got the deal. But he's the only one.
That's unusual.
Yeah.
I've been there 12 years, and I still get rent freeze. And I do we take out all the garbage, we shovel the snow, and we mow the lawns and stuff. He don't care. Actually, the manager of our building says he hates tenants.
Really?
Yeah.
He hates tenants.
He's in the wrong business.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He wants an empty building.
Yeah, it's
Right?
going to happen. When you move to Texas, it's going to be shaky, but you're going to do okay. You driving out or flying out?
Probably flying.
Okay. How are you going to get all your stuff out there?
Oh, I don't know. See, I don't drive. I'm not driving right now. I was going to have to do it again. Rent a U-Haul or something.
You have a driver's license?
I do.
Okay. I would recommend you get a U-Haul.
Okay.
And I would say make it all in one trip.
So
If you don't organize and plan it by Christmas Eve, you're not going.
I'm not going.
You're not going for another year.
I'm staying here.
You're staying here. It's all up to you. If you want to procrastinate on it, that's your choice.
Well, I'm at the crossroads because I love my brother Al. I get
Yeah.
along with him great. He plays all these instruments. He's the smart one. He was worked with the government. He speaks 6 languages. But I get along. He's humble, and I learn from him. I miss him. I haven't seen him in a long time. Lives out in San Angelo,
Yeah.
suburb of San Antonio. So I feel the need to be reunited with him. It's I feel like he's my soulmate, really, in some ways.
Actually, you need to be with him because he's crossing within the next 4 years.
Crossing.
Crossing over to the inside.
I am.
No, he is.
Oh, he is? Oh, Jesus. Oh. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's a sense of urgency. And he always took care of my mother, so forth and so on. And I don't know, there's a
He's
bond.
very much, there's a special bond there, but you two cannot live together for a long period of time. And you'll be sitting in this place until you find your own place.
He needs his space. He does
And
need
you
his
do
space.
too.
That's right. That's true.
Money, let's see, that's always the money card. Financially, I don't see you and your wife having a problem money-wise.
No? Oh.
No. I think you've gone through a lot of struggles, but you learn how to economize, and you realize that diamonds are not her best friend. You're her best friend.
Right. She's good that way. Mary's very like the salt of the earth.
Yeah. But you want to buy all these expensive gifts for her, and she's not. You don't have to. You don't have to buy her love.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. She gets annoyed when you do.
She's not a materialistic
No.
person. Yeah.
And you have to believe that she loves you.
I'm the one who thinks if I
Not
put a nice shirt on, I'm okay.
Yeah.
She's,
I'm a flower queen. Give me the diamonds or sleep on the couch.
that's correct.
So, like I said, these are the decisions in the next 11 weeks that you have to make it. Do you want to stay where you are, or do you really want to go to Texas?
I felt this, just to be totally honest, I miss this stuff, just being involved in it. I used to be in community theater. And while I was on here, I wanted to mention the possibility of talking to someone about starting a little community theater here for people that write original things and original works. And I don't think I think they have that in Concord. I don't know if they have that here.
You live in Concord?
No,
Oh.
Concord, I think they have.
They have it here.
They have a playoffs where original stuff is put on
Yeah,
and so on.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was thinking about
If
getting
anybody that's listening to my show or
being a
like
part of that.
let me know. We'll be very happy to try to get care of that for you.
But I always feel you're right. I'm at my happiest. Of course, when I'm with Mary, but maybe I see her all the time. Is when I'm talking to my brother. I feel because we've been through so much together. I've known him forever.
Do you have a sister too?
No, just two brothers. I think my mother did have a miscarriage though. Was a little bit
I
of
see
girl.
a baby girl that crossed
Yeah.
over. Are you okay with your other brother?
He's a different one. I have nothing against him. I think he's a great guy. He lives in Georgia.
He lives his own world.
He's very strict, and I guess he relates to us. But even his own daughter, his own niece, says he's been in the military 20-something years. Everything has to be from here to here to here, and by 9 o'clock you got to be there. Whereas Al and I were a little more artistic and don't necessarily abide by that, and that upsets him.
But you're also very routine.
I'm pretty much a simple person, with the exception of I love words and I love art.
Yeah. You eat
Simple
certain
desires.
times and stuff like that. You got to be more of a spontaneous person. Like when you're writing your poems, I'm going to challenge you to write a poem about spontaneous.
Just in the moment?
Yeah, in the moment.
Okay.
Okay, and write out your feelings on that. Okay, and I would recommend that you should do that. Okay, you've got a lot of success coming to you, but you've got to work for it. And like I said, if you really want to move to Texas, which I think would be a good move for you, because if you don't try it,
I feel obligated. I feel this because he always took care of my brother. My brother never married. He always took care of my mother, and they were inseparable. No matter where he went to Germany, France, et cetera, et cetera. They were always, like joined at the hip, as it were. And my mother passed away in 2015. She was 82, and I can feel that my brother's putting on a brave face, and he's carrying on, and he seems to be doing pretty well, and he's still being creative, but I can feel the pain, the hurt, that he misses
your
her.
mother told me to tell you that she's very happy where she's at. And she visits you and your two other brothers. Okay. She also told me to tell you that she loved all of you very much. Yeah, she was his favorite, her.
Right, he was the baby and he was
Right,
the favorite.
and he took very good care of her.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you spiritually always took very care of her too, spiritually.
I tried to include her. I did try to get. Sometimes I wanted my
There was
share
a
of
wall
the attention.
between you two.
Was there?
That she wasn't really ready to. She's a person that has to do things her way.
She was stubborn.
Yeah.
She was
And your
stubborn.
dad's the same way.
He was,
Okay. You're
He
very
was-
much like your dad.
really?
Yeah. One thing I'm also going to tell you about is that she comes to talk to you two all the time. Your blood pressure acting
Hi,
up.
Dookie.
Blood sugar probably.
Really, Norm?
Yeah.
She comes to talk.
Huh?
She is talking to me.
She talks to you. You just have to, when you see her, you see a flash of her. When you see her, that she's really letting you know she's okay.
What I seem to be hearing, I don't know if it's correct. I mean, again, this is. She's telling me.
Baby.
She's always telling me, be kind. Regardless of whatever happens to you, put kindness first. Lead with kindness, and then you'll get the best out of every situation.
You want to take her for a little walk and then bring her back in?
Yeah, let me do that.
Bring her down the hallway and then bring her back. Okay.
I might.
I think she might need that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I told her. I know.
Walk right around the back there and come over here.
Over here?
Yep. Walk right about
Hi,
behind the
Mary, you
cameras.
made it. Yeah, my mother was agoraphobic. She didn't like to leave the house.
Yeah.
She stayed in the house all the time.
Yeah.
She was very,
Yeah.
very extremely shy.
Yeah.
But once you got to know her, I think she was like a really
Yeah.
beautiful person. She would
And
give you
she-
anything.
yeah.
This for somebody?
Oh, that's
Hi,
it.
Mary, you made it.
Hi, yes.
Hi.
Please excuse my appearance. I just
Oh.
got out of work and I'm a mess.
You look fine. What do you do for work?
I work for STS. I don't know
What's
if you're
that?
familiar with them. Easter seals.
Oh, yeah. Want to pull your microphone up close here?
Huh?
Want to pull that mic up to you?
Oh, sorry.
And then we can hear you.
There.
No, but all in all, yes, it's very, very touching what you're saying.
One of the things I'm also going to tell you is your dad told me to tell you that. Did your dad play instruments?
Yes, he did.
Okay. He played the guitar?
He played the guitar, and he played the trumpet in the Army band.
That's what I see in the trumpet.
He played the
And he
trumpet.
says always be proud of your country.
Of our country. Yes, he was very patriotic. He was a
Yeah.
military man.
Right.
He fought in the war.
And also, there were 3 dogs with your mom and dad.
Really? Beauty, Penny, and
Okay. And there's a cat there.
I bet you I can get you that. It's Snowflake. It's an all-white cat.
Yeah.
You see?
Is that your cat?
It was her cat. She loved that cat.
Okay.
She cherished. She had it after she passed. She had it mounted and stuffed.
Yeah.
It was on the TV.
I don't know. I have my collar on my dog, and I want to be cremated with me, you know.
Well, she was an immense cat person. She used to feed the strays, put out little
too.
three-course meals for them. You know, go out of the way to find them.
Yeah. We feed the woodchucks, and we feed the pigeons, we feed the squirrels. Where I live, we are very happy. I have you 2 over for dinner some night. How's that?
So, that's great. This is what we have. I think we're all passionate animal lovers.
Oh, yeah.
You still have hair from Tristan, don't you?
Yes, I do. My
Yes,
little dog,
we still have hair from a dog that
Yorkie
passed
we
away.
had.
I'm sorry?
We had a Yorkie for 13 years,
Yeah.
and he was.
Oh, he's still with you.
He died in my arms.
Yeah.
And I was
When you
holding
hear
him
a
for-
little barking, that's him.
Really? I was holding him at the vet, and they were pulling him away from me, saying, "No, he's gone, he's gone." And I kept saying, "Please do." I was pitiful.
He
I
didn't
was
want to.
crying.
He didn't
I
want
wanted
the
him
vet
to come
touch
back.
him. No. You know.
Yeah, he was gone. That's how much I loved that little dog. Yeah.
You know, we love the animals more than unconditional. What I hate is when I hear somebody, oh, I'm getting another dog to take the place of the dog we have or the cat. You don't take the place of them.
No.
You don't replace them. You give new love to other people, you know, and that's what you're supposed to do.
That's what
okay?
we could learn from them. Yes, it's just
We're going to teach you how to do your psychic work. You have a very strong psychic energy about you.
really.
You can't
Okay.
be shy about it.
I won't. I promise.
Okay. I'm going, if you want, with your permission, I'm going to do a reading on you.
Do you want me?
Okay,
To,
You're
that's
going to
fine.
go that way and she
Okay.
come that way.
Don't fall.
This is Jim's wife, Mary.
Yep, that's right.
Mary is the one who told the mark there, or I'm going to smack you in the ball.
I wish.
But you two have a great relationship, okay? I'm not going to tell you it's all peaches and cream because that would be not honest.
Right.
I will tell you that your relationship both have had to work very hard for what you have.
That is true.
We had a
And
rub.
don't look at yesterday. But you hold grudges for a long time.
Yes, I do.
You got to learn how to let go of them because it's only hurting you.
I know. I
Okay.
can tell. It's much stress.
Right. One of the things I would honestly tell you is to write all your grudges out in writing so that you can grow, so we can work with your spiritual guides. Because it's pointless for you to
I
hold
did that to really
grudge.
help me. Yeah. So if I could pass it on to her.
You're a stubborn lady.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So you're a school bus driver?
No, I don't drive the bus. I'm the monitor.
Or you're the monitor? Oh, so you smack them.
Huh?
You smack the kids?
She's got a lot of stories. For
Oh,
her
I
if you want 'em.
can't. I can't. I'm not.
Oh.
They can hit me, and
The rules have changed so much since
yes,
I
they
was
have.
Yes, you
I was a
can.
psych nurse for
It's not-
32 years.
It's unbelievable.
And if you dare to raise your voice, then you're in trouble. Am I correct? You know? And I think they made the biggest mistake by closing their group home down. When they closed the state school down, I felt
Yes.
that way. I worked there for 22 years.
Wow.
You know? But the one thing about you, you have a very caring heart. You know?
Too much,
And-
maybe, sometimes.
Yeah, but you have a shield around it.
Oh.
Because you don't want people to know how much you really care.
No, I think it's from being hurt in the past.
Oh, absolutely. Shuffle those right up, darling.
Okay.
You know? Shuffle those.
Mary, pick 7 cards. Shuffle the cards. You. It's your turn.
Oh.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
You're legally blind?
Yes, I am.
And that's okay. I was. I had surgery done.
See, I
Well,
can't
She has
because
no depth perception. Stepping
Yeah.
on
no,
off
it's
the cards
it's
and
not
so on.
just that. It's is it nystagmus or stigmatism where your eyes
Stigmatism.
move? Okay. They have no way of
No.
making my eyes stay still for the surgery.
But you know what? You believe in miracles?
Whoops.
That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Do you believe in miracles?
Yes, I do. I
And I see
do.
a miracle coming in the next 5 years where you can have the surgery where you'll see
See,
that.
yeah, my mother has always told me, be patient.
Your mother passed?
Yes, she did.
Were you her little girl?
I was her.
You could do no wrong.
I was the. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You and a baby.
Yes. Very much
Your
so.
husband had to prove to her that he was worth you.
That's true.
Okay.
Yes. That is spot on.
That's spot on, yes. That's what I was going to say, spot
You
on.
were a better cook than she is.
Yes, most
That's also
definitely.
correct.
I don't.
She was not domesticated. She did the best she could. With what
Very good. She's done.
She still wouldn't tell me
Yeah,
this.
I know.
She likes her cats better than people.
Yes.
Sometimes, yes.
Yes.
Very good, Norm. Very good. That's
I also will tell you your dad is around you all the time as well.
I miss him so much.
Okay. You were close to when they married together. When they
Yes.
okay.
Yes, but he passed away when I was 12.
Right.
But
He's still with you.
yeah, since I was the only child at the time,
Yeah.
he was able to enjoy just having one child. So, yes.
I'm giving it. Beat the drum slowly. Beat the drum slowly. Go forth, my child. Beat the drum slowly. Don't rush the things. Don't rush the things. Beat the drum slowly. Go slow, and enjoy what is today. Don't worry about tomorrow.
I need to do that,
Okay.
definitely.
Forget yesterday. Beat the drum slowly. Beat the drum slowly. As you walk up that road, the steps, and like a spiritual step, and you're walking up there, beat the drum slowly. Beat
Okay.
the drum slowly. It's okay to make a mistake. You don't have to be perfect.
Yeah, I always
Okay.
have problems with that.
I know your husband helps you clean the house.
Oh, he cleans the house.
Yeah.
I am a
yeah.
bad, I am
And
a
you're
horrible,
right. Yeah. And
horrible
you're right.
housewife.
No,
God
you're
love
a
her,
great
but-
housewife.
No, it's true.
Oh, God
It's
love her.
true.
She can use
But
a
you're
little-
you're a good housewife.
No,
Yes.
No, she's
Why
a good
aren't
person.
you not?
She's a good person.
I just don't clean very
So
well.
what? I don't either. My husband does it all. He cooks dinner. He brings it in the room. He does it. I'm very
You picked the
spoiled.
wrong woman.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I want you to take out 5 o'clock. You are who you're supposed to be. Stop condemning yourself. Stop condemning. Repeat after me. I will not condemn myself
I will not condemn myself
because I am a winner.
because I am a
And I
woman.
want you to practice that every day. I want you to write that down for her, Jim. Okay?
Stop.
big
Do I look in the
letters.
mirror at the same time?
Huh?
Do I look in the mirror? when I say it?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's what I thought,
Absolutely. If you don't look in the mirror and do it naked.
yeah. Cool.
Okay? Because you know what? You're becoming uninhibited that way. And when
That's
we
true.
believe in ourselves, then we can give off a better approach rate of things. I also will tell you to get a keyboard.
Keyboard?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Have you ever played a piano before?
I had piano lessons when I was a little girl.
Yes,
I
she
wasn't
did.
I would
Very
tell you
Actually,
good.
she did. Yes, you're
I
right.
wasn't
I would
very-
encourage you to pick them up again.
Very
Okay.
good.
Play by ear. Play by ear. But don't be afraid of the soft music that you may learn. Play
Okay.
by ear. Play by ear. You want to go to Texas?
Not really.
First
I'm
thing
not
Mom said to
sure.
me when I got here, but believe it or not, we were sitting outside. You're going to move. Were we just talking about that?
Yes, we were.
Yes, I told you.
I don't know if
Charles-
Texas is it.
Okay, Jim, you be quiet for a minute. I can do it. Take out 7 cards.
7 cards?
Yep.
Hopefully I can do all those too.
You can't look at them.
Oh, I can't look at
No,
it.
we
I
want
didn't
the
see
table.
it anyway. Yeah.
No. I know you want to.
See if I counted 7. I probably didn't, but there we go. I need to grab another
You're a
one.
bit impetuous.
Yes, I am.
Don't be
That's
terrified. I'm going to be okay. One thing I think about, you've always had trouble with eyesight, even as a child.
I was born, yes.
Okay. You were completely blind at one time.
Yes.
Okay. And you slowly got your eyesight back.
Yes.
You were also bullied a lot, weren't you?
I was picked on for the...
But you overcame everything. You're who you are today. That's what's happening. Yes, you're setting an example for the people that are on the bus the clients you might have or whatever, because you're a kind soul. You're gonna have to report a bus driver.
She just did that.
Good for you. You don't take any nonsense. And the clients are the bus driver is going to try to get out. They are going to investigate because you don't make up stories.
No.
Okay.
No.
You're not a very good liar.
No.
A lawyer then. Actually, if you took if you got a degree in law, you'll make a great lawyer. You're actually very intelligent. I'd also take a paintbrush and a canvas and do some paintings.
Really?
Yeah.
I have been trying to find something
draws very well.
creative to do.
Enough for her.
Let your spirit help you.
Okay.
Let your spirit help you, okay? When you believe in your spirit and you allow your spirit to help you, no, Jim, you got to be quiet for a minute. I know you want to burst in there, but no.
Sorry, forgive me.
I will yell at you.
Okay. I apologize.
No, you have to apologize. If you did like what I do, intuitive reading, you would be really good at it. But we got to get you to have the more confidence in yourself.
Yes, I do
Okay.
like that. I know
And I also would tell you to write down what you feel. You can write, right? You can,
Oh,
You're
yeah.
very good. You have great handwriting when you want to take your time.
that. That's very true.
Your dad is laughing like heck. He liked donuts, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Donuts and coffee.
Oh, coffee, big time. Even coffee, ice cream, anything coffee.
He wasn't a heavy drinker. He drank socially, is what he tells me.
That's it exactly. Yes. No, he did not drink at home.
No.
That
You
was-
wouldn't dare. You might have went
No,
shot him.
no. But he
Your
had his
dad was your mom was pretty religious.
extremely. Yes, she was.
She taught you well that God will punish you. I'm
yeah,
going to repeat that.
that's exactly what I hear all the time.
If you don't do what God told you to do, God's going to punish you. Okay?
Yep.
And now she apologizes for it.
Well, I don't hold it against
No.
her at all. I believe some of the things I believe because of her.
Yeah.
That,
Oh,
you know-
yeah. She wasn't a bad person at
No,
all.
no. She
Okay.
just,
You were an only child?
well, sort of. I was adopted,
Yeah.
and it was late in life for them.
That's what I see. Okay, that's what I see.
So I
Okay.
have two older brothers right now, but they're older.
Yeah. Actually, your real mother passed.
Yes, she did.
And she wanted to tell you she is sorry, but she gave you up for a reason. Please don't hate her.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Had she not given you up, you would have been on the other side by now. She was not a well person,
No, she was not.
and she also was raped.
Okay.
I'm sorry to be so formal. on
No,
this.
that's okay.
Okay.
I could just see that she was a very.
Honorable
I stayed
young
with her
lady.
for two weeks.
Yeah.
Because she actually wanted me back.
Yeah.
And I ran away. It was that bad.
You were very uncomfortable being.
Yes,
your
I was.
Your adopted parents were your parents.
Yes, they were.
Okay, and they spoiled you, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they did.
Whenever Mary wanted, Mary got.
Yes, I did.
And were they a lot older?
Yes. Like right now. Oh, how many years ago did my mom pass? Was that 2010?
Yeah,
9 years.
9 years.
9 years. I'm sorry. God, it feels like.
She was
100.
almost 90 years old, but it was 9 years.
Yeah, she was 91.
It was a pretty long
She's
way.
still with you.
I hope so, because.
When you feel the blankets are heavy and
Yes.
you can't move, that means she's coming by to tuck you in and keep you warm. Okay? And when your dad, when you smell a cigarette smoke.
Huh?
No, your dad smoked, right?
Yes, he did.
And one after another, huh? But,
Yes, but
yeah.
he did quit. But
Yeah,
it was
but-
near the end,
yeah.
unfortunately.
But when you smell a stray cigarette smoke, that's him letting you know he's there.
Okay.
And when you
Cool.
hear a dog barking, that's one of the dogs that you had. That dog that you had that passed.
Mr. Mack? Oh, Tristan.
It's probably
Oh,
Tristan.
The one that died in your arms.
Yeah.
One of them also saying, too, I don't want you to move until you're sure you're ready to move. And I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
No, as I said, I'm just
Don't
not
be
sure
afraid
about
of that,
Texas.
But I think you'll do well there.
Yes.
You live there for a while, then you're going to move on again. Because you're going to you two have a restless spirit that has to keep moving and moving and moving and moving.
Then why have we been here so many years?
How long you been here?
Oh my God, since 2001.
Oh, see,
Feels
that's,
like
that's
eternity.
a long time for you.
I'm sorry, people of Manchester.
This is the first time I've lived in one area for
Me too.
as long as
Yeah, this is the
usually,
longest I've ever lived anywhere.
Yeah, I've
honest
lived
to
here for
God.
30 years, and usually
Well.
by 22 years I'm out of here. But I love Manchester. I
But
love
I-
the West Side.
I've seen.
It's good.
I've seen it go downhill since
And
2001.
that breaks my heart.
I mean, Elm
Yeah,
Street
yeah.
specifically.
Let go of the past for the last 7 years and start moving forward. Because as long as you hold on to what you're angry about, then people don't even remember. Okay? So you got to learn how to let go with that. God, like I said, let go of the grudges.
Okay.
Okay? It's only holding you back. It's only hurting you. You're going to be around till you're 95.
Really? God bless you.
With my health history, I
She's
don't
always
know.
worrying about how she doesn't tell me she doesn't have long.
Yeah, I don't
Don't procrastinate on your sickness. Say
Okay.
you're healed. Do the body heal thyself type of method.
Yes.
Okay, so start practicing that. I would also recommend that you drink cranberry juice in the morning, cherry juice at night. Because the cherry juice takes out the inflammatory parts of your body.
I've never had that before, but I've had crab. Yeah,
And I would not
make a
recommend that.
list.
I find I do cherry juice myself,
Right.
and I find I sleep better. The pains are not as real. You know? Huh?
I'm back.
Yeah.
We snuck right in.
Yeah. What do you think about what I'm saying? Do you agree with it?
Yeah, I think you're spot on. Yeah.
Okay.
You're
You
always
really
spot
do
on.
love this guy, don't you?
I've tried to keep
Stop
telling him,
saying
but I
it,
don't.
yeah.
Sometimes I don't think he believes me.
One of the guys,
No, I
stop
believe you.
showing that anger of hate
Yes.
with him.
No, I believe you. Just as I lack faith. Oh, sorry.
Okay? Because you take your anger out on him.
Yes, I do.
And he really doesn't deserve that.
No, he doesn't, and I
Okay.
know that.
And he
then
keeps calm. Then if
it
you
goes
can,
back, and I feel
right.
guilty about
Oh,
doing
good,
it. You know,
good,
it's
good.
like-
Okay. Your mother says she hopes so.
I do.
Your mother says you have a great guy there. Don't push him away.
I won't. I won't.
You keep trying, but he keeps coming back.
Yes, he does. He sticks
Okay.
around, and sometimes I wonder why, but
You two knew each other in your past life.
Did we?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
You came back to prove to each other what love really is.
that's neat.
You had to go through the journey that you went on, okay? I also will tell you that you're very good with English.
Yes.
You can make diagrams, you can do the I hated diagrams.
I love them, and
She-
I don't know why.
He was a teacher, Norm.
yeah.
He was a teacher.
You were a teacher?
French.
Oh, get back into teaching. There are a lot of people out there that could use your help.
That
Like
is true.
initiative people, refresh your course, parlez-moi français.
Oui.
Comment ça va?
Yeah.
Comme ci, comme ça, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Don't-
about as far as I can go now.
Don't tell them, go basically Q. Tell them.
Speaks the Parisian.
You didn't get that. Okay. I got it.
Right over
I had
the
that little old French lady. You should hear the French at me when I was in nursing. The language would come out of their mouths and French. Oh, mon Dieu, Now we got to let go of your negative energy for the last 13 years. Now we got to bring it into positive.
Okay.
Okay? And anytime you want to Facebook me or talk to me on the phone, call me. We'll talk you through it.
Okay.
Okay?
I'd appreciate that.
Okay? I only charge $1,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just whip that one out. I get paid so much where I work.
Write me on a check to Ohio bounce, right? I also would encourage you to no salt.
Yeah, I think that would probably be a good idea.
You
I
eat a
think
lot of
that's
salt.
Apropos, yeah.
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay. Eat the salt that's in your cooking.
Okay.
Okay. I would also, and I'm not one to talk, and I love those wise potato chips with all that goodies.
Oh,
in it.
I've been
Me
having
too.
problems with kettle chips. Dude.
That's why your blood pressure goes high.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, I would tell you to eat a lot more vegetables.
That's a biggie. I know this doesn't say anything, but that's a biggie.
It is.
Learn to eat turnips.
Actually, they're pretty good. I
Yes,
just
they
don't
are.
get them. I mean,
Yeah, well,
I love
don't, because it's
squash,
gonna-
broccoli.
Turnips
Cauliflower.
are actually a very good anti-cancer.
Oh, they are?
Yep. Did you know that? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And by the way, you're going to lose 35 pounds.
I have to lose more than that.
Well, let's start with that first. That's why I want you to get no sweets.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
I'm also diabetic, so yeah, that's yeah.
You kind of forget, huh?
I do. I have
let's
been
bring your
lately.
like she's also diabetic. Let's bring that diabetes down to.
Yes.
Are you on the shots or are you on the pills?
I'm on insulin, unfortunately.
Well, let's bring it down. Instead of margarine, eat real butter.
I told you that. No one
Yes, you
believed
did.
me when I
Am I
said
right?
that.
You did tell me
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
real butter's better.
Yeah.
It's like plastic, right? Margarine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I
Ice cream
started doing
cones allowed?
real,
No.
yeah, when I stopped doing oleo, I lost a lot of weight.
Did you?
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, thank you. I know, honey, the queen bee has arrived.
Actually, no. I want to just say, ice cream is a myth. In moderation, and that's everything's in moderation. But
Yes.
in moderation, ice cream is not the worst thing you
no,
can
put
eat.
it here. There.
Because there's fat in it and there's milk in it, which
Yes.
helps slow the absorption of the sugar.
Okay.
You know, as long as you're not eating huge amounts of it and covering it with chocolate and doing all that, it's just as bad. It's just as good for you as, say, French fries.
French
you
fries
look
are good for you?
No, they're not. But what I'm saying is, they're no ice cream is no worse for you than French fries. French fries actually metabolize into sugar faster in your bloodstream than ice cream because of the
That's
fat
amazing.
content in the ice cream.
Wow.
They've actually done a study where they looked at potatoes, a baked potato mashed and fried. And believe it or not, the baked potato is the worst one to eat of the three because of the way it turns into sugar so quickly in your system.
Oh, okay. So the actual fried ones take longer to
Turn into
break
sugar.
down
Yep.
into.
But
Okay.
no
Because
salt.
of the fat in the oil.
No, that's the problem.
Yeah.
What do you-
No salt.
No
Make
McDonald's.
my own.
No McDonald's yet.
No.
Scott makes really good onion rings and
No,
French
no
fries.
boiled chickens from Market Basket.
Actually, no, that's not
Actually,
true.
yeah,
that's
No,
true.
that's not
As
true.
long
As you don't think
That's
you eat
a
the
myth.
whole thing.
Really?
Yeah,
She loves chicken. The big
I love
boiled
chicken.
chickens.
chicken's good for you.
Yeah.
And I went actually, like I said, you have a steamer.
Do we? I think we had all these. We got to get a microwave. Our microwave just broke.
That's
I
worse.
don't have a steamer, but
I would
like
encourage you to
one.
get a steamer. And the reason I said that because when you steam your food, like your meat, your veggies, and all that, take a look at all the junky junk that goes into the bottom when
Yeah.
you steam.
Exactly.
Okay.
Drippings.
Yeah, and you're gonna say, "Oh my God!" You know, 'cause you're getting, and that you do not lose the flavor. Do you ever see me? Yeah, you don't lose the flavor of it. It's just, if anything, I was thinking, and it doesn't shrink. It tastes better.
Right.
Okay.
I know. Always boiling stuff. Just.
Yeah. Well, when you boil, you're boiling all the good things out
That's
of it.
right.
So tomorrow, I want to hear you got a steamer.
Okay.
We'll have to get
We'll
one.
do.
Well, you work at which Walmart do you work at?
The one on Gold Street. The new one.
Oh, then you should have be able to get a steamer there.
Oh, yeah.
You get it with that discount price.
We get a 10%.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Man, a
I
fight
know.
went terrible. We bought a thing from one of the big coffee urns
Right.
that holds 50 cups.
Yeah.
And
That's a good
it
deal.
broke and it didn't work. So we
Oh.
sent it back and they were going to send it refund. That's what they did. And they hit the wrong button and they took another 40 out of me. I was not a happy. Scott took
That's
2
close.
hours to get everything squared away. You know? This is a decision that you and your husband have to make. Are you ready to make that big step to move to Texas? I would tell you, don't be frightened to go to the challenge.
Okay.
It would be good for you. Because if you don't do it, you're always going to, could I, would I, should I?
That's true.
Okay.
It definitely holds true for me.
Stop doubting your husband's love. Stop pushing him away.
Okay.
Okay. Were you in another relationship that hurt you deeply, so you have a hard time trusting?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have children, right?
No.
Okay. You had 2 miscarriages.
Yes, I did actually.
Okay. Had they
That's
been
correct.
born, one of them would have been a male in a wheelchair, and you couldn't have coped with that.
Or was it because she has, because of your, what was it, the diabetes and the.
No. And the other one was that you weren't ready to have the child, and it would have been severely mentally challenged.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Yep. We're
time.
used to that,
Yep.
aren't we? Yep. You know. Love. The next 10 months, he's going to prove to you how much he really loves you. And also, if you choose not to go to Texas, okay, the thing will be you will say, would I, could I, should I?
Okay.
And I don't see you moving. If you move before Christmas Eve, take sure this is what you want. He'll help you to fly out there. I don't know how you're going to get your furniture out there, but you could always leave it behind and buy new furniture.
That's probably
Can I
what we'll
guess,
do.
how does my brother feel about me, do you think?
How does he feel?
Yeah.
He's looking forward to you joining him.
Really?
He's tired of being alone. He is not the most social butterfly in the wheel.
No.
Okay. And actually, he's very introverted. He also has problems because you said he was in the military, right?
Military.
And he has a hard time coping with it. You know, because he was in, like a career man or whatever,
20
and
years.
he saw a lot of things. So he really, you two would help him as well as he would help you. Okay. And I see you too, but you will have to be getting your own apartment because to live together at two families in one, it doesn't work. I think you need to find out for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Let go of all the tragedies you've gone through and bring in a more prosperous place. Neither one of you are happy living here in Manchester, let's be honest. There's no more challenges for you. And you will get a job doing the same thing out there.
I will?
Yep. With a little more money. You got to work with children.
Well, yeah, I do.
And I also would encourage you to refresh your teaching
Yes.
certificate so you can become a teacher. And I think you need to work at that and to work with inner city people. Okay? It's all up to you. You can make it straight and go forward, or you can sit back on your cock and say, could I, should I, would I?
It's more I question my age, because would they actually hire someone my
How old are
age
you?
as a teacher? That's my fear.
No. How old are you?
57.
Oh, shit, you're young.
That's not that old.
I'm 74.
You don't look at
And
that.
I have more fun now. And you saw me when I weighed. I lost
Yep.
40 pounds. Like,
That's
"Oh,
excellent.
yeah."
Excellent.
If you think old, you're going to be old. Think well. Look in the mirror and say, what do I always say? Look in the mirror and what?
Say I'm a winner.
That's
Yes.
right. And I mean you to do that. And if you have to go out the hallway and have wild sex, go for it. Don't be inhibited. Nothing wrong with
I'm
that.
beautiful and I'm a winner.
That's right. You really are.
And
And
I'm
I want you to learn. I want you to start writing. You can't computer it. You have to write it by. Thank you. You have to write it out by.
That's no
hand.
problem. I love to write, whether
Okay.
it be on the computer or
I don't
by
care.
hand.
No, you have to. When you're writing, use a blue pen or a black pen.
Okay.
Okay. And when you're writing it out, do not write on the back of the page.
I never do that.
Okay.
That's really.
And I would prefer you write on mine, but a lot of people, because when you start writing, you're going to be amazed. And I think that you've tried it, right?
Yep,
It does
I have
work,
done it.
doesn't it?
Absolutely.
You're going to be completely amazed at how well you're writing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to feel how much, all that.
The
and-
relief,
Because
yes.
even if it's misspelled, don't rewrite it, don't correct it. Leave it. I know you have a tendency, being a teacher tendency. Okay, don't do that because I want you to write with your spiritual emotions.
Okay, so just basically let it flow.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, when we leave here, by the way, we'll be going out by the TV and we'll be taking pictures
Okay.
like we usually do.
Am-
I take pictures
Am I
and put on
pursuing the
Facebook.
right direction, or should I be doing something else?
You answer that for me.
I feel like I am.
Okay. Follow your spirit. You've
Just
been
because
writing
I
poetry.
I love doing it. I like
Okay.
short stories now more.
Okay, I would tell you to probably write short stories to sell. Okay, or write it out, don't give up your poetry or your writing. The trouble when you get into your writing, your wife can't talk to you. You're into another world.
That's true.
And that's okay.
I feel like I'm a better person, but I'm not sharing all the time.
But you are sharing. You're sharing peace. How long does it take you to write a poem?
No,
He's quick.
it varies. Usually, a lot of them 5-10 minutes. Some a half hour. But
You're
usually it's all
You're gonna start writing more at 2:00 in the morning.
You've done that.
very close. My favorite time is 3 o'clock. in
When
the
I
morning.
when I write out my book, I have to be in the morning.
That's the best time to write, isn't it? It's quiet.
Peaceful.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, you're dead on.
Okay.
You were
No, I'm scared.
very accurate.
Thank you.
Honestly say. I appreciate it. I appreciate you having us.
Oh, no problem. Bring you back on again.
That would be great.
I had a
I
great
love
time.
having my co-host here on, huh?
Thanks.
That if I was straight, honey, I'd give you a run for your money.
Where's
Oh, he's right here. He's just chilling.
Oh,
He's going to be getting his picture taken. You are too.
Okay.
When I take pictures so I can put them on my Facebook.
Oh, excellent. Someone
And by the
might
way,
actually
you
see
got
me.
about 2,000 people watching us.
Oh,
That's
hello,
great.
people.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Mary St. Pierre, and I'm beautiful, and I am a winner.
All right.
Yay.
Okay, we're going to. Everyone, 1, 2, 3.
Three.
I am a.
Winner.
I am
loud,
a winner.
Loud.
I
I
am
am
a
a
winner.
winner. Okay? And everybody, we'll see you next week, same time. I will look gorgeous, and every one of you two out there all look handsome and gorgeous, and believe in you. You are beautiful. Have a good week.